Hey there, my combo-crushing, ultra-announcing gaming legends. Today we're diving into the pixel-packed, bone-crunching world of Killer Instinct. A game where every punch and kick feels like it could leap out of the screen and give you a black eye. So lace up your virtual gloves and get ready to unleash some
Combo Breaker!
First, let's dive behind the scenes and uncover a game that was developed by Rare and published by Midway and Nintendo. Killer Instinct emerged during the mid-90s, a time when fighting game genre was fiercely competitive. The game's journey began in 1994, at Rare's headquarters in Twycross, England. Rare, known for its innovative approach to game design, was already making waves in the industry with titles like Donkey Kong Country. The brains behind Killer Instinct were brothers Chris and Tim Stamper, who co-founded Rare. Their vision was to create a fighting game that stood out from the crowd, not just in terms of gameplay, but also with cutting-edge technology. They teamed up with Midway, the same company responsible for the wildly popular Mortal Kombat series. Midway's expertise in arcade gaming combined with Rare's innovative spirit was a match made in gaming heaven. One of the game's revolutionary aspects was its use of pre-rendered 3D graphics, a technique Rare had honed in with Donkey Kong Country. These graphics were rendered on silicone graphics workstations, which were top-of-the-line tech at the time. This gave Killer Instinct a unique and polished look, setting it apart from its pixelated competitors. The game also utilized an advanced sound system, taking full advantage of the arcade hardware to deliver crisp, immersive audio effects. The development wasn't all smooth sailing. Rare had to balance the technical demands of creating a visually stunning game with the need to maintain smooth gameplay. This led to countless hours of optimization and tweaking. Another challenge was the implementation of the combo system, which was designed to be easy to learn but difficult to master. The team spent months fine-tuning the mechanics to ensure they were intuitive and rewarding for both casual players and hardcore enthusiasts. Rare also faced pressure to deliver a game that could compete with the blood and gore of Mortal Kombat. However, they chose a different path by focusing on fast-paced, combo-centric gameplay rather than graphic violence. This decision paid off, allowing Killer Instinct to carve out its own niche in the crowded arcade market. In terms of the development team, Ken Lobb, whose name became synonymous with Killer Instinct, played a crucial role. As a designer, he helped shape the game's mechanics and characters. In fact, one of the most iconic moves in the game, the Ultra Combo, was named in his honor, forever immortalized as the No Mercy or Ultra move. Alright gamers, let's step into the gritty, pulse-pounding world of Killer Instinct and get to know its story and characters. The narrative of Killer Instinct is set in a dystopian future where the mega corporation Ultratech rules with an iron fist. They're not your average run-of-the-mill corporation. Think of them as the love child of Skynet and the Umbrella Corporation. Ultratech sponsors a brutal tournament known as the Killer Instinct Tournament, where fighters from various backgrounds clash for the ultimate prize: freedom, power, and sometimes just plain survival. Leading this rogues gallery of fighters is Jago, a Tibetan monk who seeks to destroy Ultratech after receiving a vision from the Tiger Spirit. Jago is your classic martial arts hero, with a deep sense of justice and some killer moves, literally. He's often seen meditating or preparing for his next bout, embodying the classic trope of the serene warrior. Then there's Orchid, an undercover operative working to bring down Ultratech from within. With her flashy batons and electrifying special moves, she's not just eye candy. She's a formidable opponent with a fierce determination to uncover the corporation's dark secrets. Her ties to Jago, revealed in later games, add an extra layer of intrigue and drama to the series. And let's not forget about TJ Combo, a disgraced heavyweight boxer looking to reclaim his glory. Ultratech promised him redemption, but it came with a price. TJ Combo's story is one of betrayal and redemption, making him one of the most complex characters in the game. His powerful punches and gritty demeanor make him a fan favorite, especially for those who love a good underdog story. Then there's Glacius, an alien stranded on Earth, forced to fight in the tournament to win his freedom. His ice-themed attacks are not just cool to look at, but also add a unique fighting style to the roster. Glacius represents the game's sci-fi elements, blending seamlessly with the more traditional martial arts characters. On the darker side of the spectrum, we have Fulgore, a cyborg created by Ultratech. Fulgore's story is a bit of a cautionary tale about technology gone awry. Programmed to kill and devoid of any human emotion, Fulgore is the perfect killing machine. His plasma claws and advanced weaponry make him a formidable foe and a symbol of Ultratech's ruthless ambition. Spinal, a reanimated skeleton warrior, brings a supernatural twist to the game. Cursed and bound to the will of Ultratech, Spinal's backstory is shrouded in mystery. His moveset, inspired by ancient combat techniques, makes him a unique and eerie addition to the game. Saberwolf, a tragic figure cursed with lycanthropy, fights for a cure for his monstrous condition. His primal attacks and savage appearance add a horror element, and his struggle for humanity resonates with players who enjoy a tragic hero. Then there's Riptor, a genetically engineered dinosaur, who is one of Ultratech's most bizarre and fascinating creations. Riptor's presence in the tournament is a testament to the company's twisted experiments and adds a Jurassic Park vibe to the already eclectic roster. Each character in Killer Instinct is not just a fighter, but a piece of a larger narrative puzzle. Their backstories and motivations add depth to the game, transforming it from a simple beat-em-up to a rich tapestry of interwoven tales. As you progress through the game, you uncover more about Ultratech's sinister plans and the personal vendettas driving each character to fight. But at its core, Killer Instinct is all about combos. Unlike other fighting games of its time, which focused on single, powerful moves or simple combo strings, Killer Instinct introduced an elaborate combo system that was both revolutionary and incredibly satisfying. The magic begins with the Combo Breaker, a mechanic that allows players to interrupt their opponent's combo with a well-timed input. This feature not only added a layer of strategy, but made the game's matches more dynamic and unpredictable. You never knew when your opponent might shatter your combo dreams with a perfectly executed breaker. Speaking of combos, let's talk about the Ultra Combo. Ultra combos are long, elaborate strings of moves that serve as a flashy, devastating way to finish off your opponents. Pulling off an Ultra combo requires precise timing and a deep understanding of your character's moveset. These combos became the game's signature, turning every match into a potential spectacle of martial prowess. It's like a grand finale of fireworks, but with more bone crunching. Now here's a sneaky little move of our own. Before we break onto our next combo of information, how about hitting that like and subscribe button? Just like a well-timed combo breaker, it'll keep you ahead of the game and in the loop with all of our latest videos. Alright, back to the action. The game also introduced the concept of auto doubles, which are moves that automatically continue a combo after an initial opener. This mechanic made it easier for beginners to enjoy the game while still providing depth for advanced players to master. The balance between accessibility and complexity is one of the reasons Killer Instinct stood out in a crowded arcade landscape. Another key feature is the use of different meters, such as the combo meter and the shadow meter. A combo meter helps you keep track of your combo progress, ensuring you're maximizing damage output without dropping the combo. The shadow meter, on the other hand, allows for enhanced special moves, called shadow moves, which add extra hits and damage to your combos. Managing these meters effectively is crucial for high-level play. The game's controls were also designed with precision in mind. Each character has a unique set of moves and abilities, encouraging players to experiment and find the fighter that best suits their style. Whether you prefer the swift and agile Jago, the brute strength of TJ Combo, or the icy precision of Glacius, Killer Instinct offers a diverse roster that caters to various playstyles. Now let's talk numbers, because what's a great game without some impressive stats to back it up? When Killer Instinct hit the arcades in 1994, it made quite a splash. The game's unique mechanics and stunning visuals drew crowds and coins alike. Within its first few months, Killer Instinct machines were reported to be among the highest earning cabinets in arcades across North America. In fact, by 1995, it was one of the top grossing arcade games in the United States, rivaling heavyweights like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter II. It wasn't just a financial success though, it was a phenomenon. The game's success was bolstered by its release on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System in 1995. The SNES port sold over 3 million copies worldwide, a remarkable achievement considering the limitations of home console technology compared to the arcade machines. This version came bundled with a killer soundtrack CD titled Killer Cuts, which further fueled the game's popularity and is still cherished by fans today. Killer Instinct also found a home on the Game Boy, a handheld version that, while not as visually impressive, still managed to capture the essence of the arcade experience. This move expanded the game's reach even further, ensuring that players could get their combo fix on the go. The game also sparked a competitive scene, with players mastering characters and combos to dominate arcade leaderboards and local tournaments. This competitive spirit laid the groundwork for Killer Instinct's resurgence in 2013 when it was revived for the Xbox One. Now it's time to delve into the nitty-gritty of Killer Instinct, some of the lesser-known facts that make this game a treasure retro for gamers. First up, did you know that the iconic announcer's voice wasn't originally planned to be so memorable? The booming voice that declares belongs to Chris Sutherland, a developer at Rare who lent his voice to the project almost by accident. His dynamic delivery added a layer of excitement to the game that players loved, making it one of the most recognizable aspects of Killer Instinct. And speaking of characters, let's talk about the hidden ones. Idol, the final boss in the game, is a two-headed, club-wielding behemoth that players can actually unlock. To play as Idol in the arcade version, you need to input a specific code, left down, left up on the joystick, and then press quick punch and medium kick simultaneously. This kind of secret character was a big deal back then, adding to the game's mystique and replay value. The game is also packed with Easter eggs. One of the most famous is the secret ending for Orchid. If you manage to finish off your opponents with her infamous flash finisher, you get to see Orchid's brief and humorous victory pose that had gamers talking and laughing. This move was a clever nod to the cheeky, over-the-top nature of arcade games of this era. And just like an unexpected knockout from Fulgore, we've comboed our way to the end of our Killer Instinct saga. Until next time, keep your combos tight and your breaker timing tighter. Game over. If you enjoyed stepping back into the ring of Killer Instinct, click this video here to see more from the Retro Reload. And as always, thank you for watching.